me, Renee. I'm back. And as you can see from the title, this is a little Eurovisionathon update. So yeah, Eurovisionathon. It's been going now for. Give me a moment. It's been going now for actually 2 weeks. We're in the third week. There's one. Yeah, there's one whole week left. It ends on the 14th, so I suppose we're kind of in the middle or towards the end. How many books have I read? Not that many. Yeah. I mean, stuff has happened and life has kind of happened, and also like I don't really want to force myself to read stuff when I have other stuff going on, because if you're forcing yourself to read stuff, you're just giving yourself a bad reading experience. But yeah, I have read some stuff. For example, I have read Mellomlinjene by Joanna Schreiber, which is a Swedish book. So yeah, it works for Sweden. Though I also have read Döden på visning, which would translate as Death on a Viewing, by Anders de la Motte or Måns Nilsson. This is also a Swedish book, as you might have guessed from the author. Well, always also a Norwegian letter, but yep. So yeah, I have two Swedish books, and I think they're actually more or less the same size, page wise. So which one I'm gonna use, I'm not quite sure. Like, because you can only use one book for each country. And I mean, yeah, kind of. I do know that kind of the idea, at least in my head, around the Eurovisionathon is read books from different countries that I don't really usually read from, or from countries that I haven't read from before. I haven't really gotten to those Swedish countries yet, so I haven't really read that many books, and life haven't happened. But then again, I usually end up, like, most of the time I read books by American authors, English or Australian. Like, I read mostly in English, and I read mostly from the English speaking countries. I suppose you can read books in English that's translated from Russian or whatever, but yeah, I read mostly English speaking, like the Anglo-Saxon world. So me reading books from books originally in Sweden in Swedish, that's new for me. That's not something I usually do. Like, yeah, reading a book from Sweden is maybe something I do once a year, or like less than that. So I mean, I did go outside of my normal reading routine, so that's good. And then, so yeah, I read those two. I'm currently reading a Norwegian book that's upstairs. Yeah, I'm just gonna think in my head, but yeah. And then I also started this one, Villex, which Villex Elprøve, which is by a Danish author. It is not a long one, but it is 134, 33 pages, which, I mean, the rule is you have to read something about 100 pages, and sometimes if you want to read a lot of books, you could read shorter books that are kind of, yeah, around 120 and stuff. And like, you can still have books that are shorter that are still good. So yeah, this is by one of my favorite Swedish Danish authors. So I kind of thought, like, I want to read this book. It is middle grade, as you might guess from the cover. And yeah, I love middle grades. This one, I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's a bit too young, on the younger side for me. But then again, it's not a long book, so I'm definitely gonna finish it. I don't really think it will be a new favorite, but I'll definitely finish it. That will happen. So yeah, then I'll have Denmark covered, and then I have Heddes Krig, which is a book that's it's set in blah 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 blah. Moment. It's set in the UK, but it's about Austrian woman, so it would have Austria. And yeah, it's all about Second World War, so I mean, it's probably gonna be a bit sad and stuff. But I'm thinking I might pick it up. It's an arc I have. As you can see it, you can't. Well, you can see no there homework. So yeah, I'm thinking of pick up that one. And then we have Nina George, Little Litterär Apotek. Yeah, which is all about this guy who has a bookstore and gives them book trips for like if you're feeling sad, lonely, if you're feeling stressed. I mean, kind of using books as a medicine. So it's very fun. It's set in France, so we work for France. And then we have this one, which Grenzen, which is non-fiction, and it's set around Bulgaria, Greece, and Turkey. All those being countries that Eurovision takes place in. So I can use that one for all this. So yeah, those are kind of my upcoming reads that I plan to check out. Then I also have some audiobooks that might work, but yeah, I'm not quite sure which ones to do with those. Other than that, I feel like I had another plan. For some reason, like every few moments or minutes, I kind of feel like the Eurovisionathon is ending now, but it ends the 14th, which is next week. So I have another week to read. I know, for some reason, I feel like it's ending now. It's so weird because I can see on my computer that it's 4th of May now, so we have another week. I don't know what's going on in my head. Feeling stressed when I shouldn't. But yeah, that's some options. Felt like I had another book to talk about. I can't remember. Anyway, and also now I kind of want to give a little bit of an update on the Eurovision songs this year. So last year, it was the first time I heard about and participated in Eurovisionathon. I decided to kind of go all in. Usually, I watch Norwegian because in Norway we have like a competition to decide who goes to Eurovisionathon. So there's like a Norwegian contest as well. So there's kind of different like this different days when it's kind of first you have the auditions and then you have some auditions and all that stuff, and yeah, so this thing around that. And then so usually I just watch the Norwegian finals and then Eurovisionathon, the Eurovision Song Contest. Last year I decided kind of to go into a bit more and I decided to listen to the songs before on the night and kind of look at the video a bit more. And I found a few. What's the word again? I found a few. Yeah, I'm just tired. Favorites that I really enjoyed. I ended up doing some videos on songs that I really enjoyed and kind of matching them to books that I kind of have like matched. Yeah. This year, honestly, and also this is gonna be sounding a bit weird. I mean, and this is honest. This is quite honest. This year, I feel like the only one that are really good is Norway and Latvia. Norway and Latvia, and actually also England. I would say England is pretty good this year, but except those three, I don't really feel like there's that many good songs. I suppose I could still like do some videos and talk about the songs that exist in this year's Eurovision Song Contest. But like I don't really feel like there's that much to say about them. I feel like they're not just uninteresting or not good, at least in my head. I feel like they're more like because they're not all of them are awful. Like they're like sometimes you have a book or music or something that it's just bad. Like you can point out it's bad in this and this way. It makes you wonder how it got made and what have you. But then there's some things that are just uninteresting. Like it's not very good, but it's not very bad. And that's what I would say this year's Eurovision Song Contest songs are. Like they're not really memorable. Like I can listen to them like if they come on the radio or what have you, and I might think, oh, interesting. And then if someone asks me 5 seconds after the song ends, what song was that or which country was that, I can't tell you because the songs have already left my mind. So yeah, I don't really like. I mean, you can do videos on stuff I really enjoy, and you can do videos on stuff you really don't enjoy because that's things you have things to talk about, you have things to say about. But if you do a video about things that's uninteresting, it will just kind of say like, yeah, this song was not that good. Didn't like this. Didn't like this. Didn't like this. I mean, it's gonna be a very short video. And yeah, I'm not really gonna do that. I might do. I might do a video on the whole subwoofer thing, which is quite fun, really, to like have the masked singer, but just kind of in Eurovision contests, contest world, which yeah, very cool. I might do. I suppose I might do a video on the English one and then on the Latvian one. But yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna do. I suppose I think when I think about it, I don't really think I did that many videos about songs last year. I think maybe I did 5. Maybe it was 5. Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on the Eurovision songs. Sadly, this year, yeah. Again, again, haven't heard. Sorry, I haven't heard the songs that were almost like that were in the running in different countries. So maybe different countries had better options and then they didn't choose the better options. Maybe that happened. But yeah, the ones they're using, no, they're not that interesting. I mean, I'm still gonna be watching the Eurovision Song Contest. Though, like a lot of this year is ballads, and like a lot of Eurovision is kind of like the big scene show. So how you gonna do a big ballad scene show? That I mean, it's a bit of a challenge, really. I mean, uh, you had Rise Like a Phoenix, which was a very cool show. But I mean, you kind of had the dress, and I mean, you Rise Like a Phoenix, so you could have flames and stuff. I don't really believe that this year's ballads have that many like metaphors in them. So yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna be watching the Eurovision Song Contest, as I said, this year, but might like be watching it with like one eye closed because like disinterest eye because so many songs gonna be not that interesting. Maybe I'll have a book with me reading. I mean, it's sad, but like when the songs are not interesting, why would I be paying that much attention? So yeah, it's sad, but that's the affairs of how it is this year. And still, we have fun to have a little done this Eurovisionathon. And yeah, yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.